Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the song titled Broken Mirror by the band, the group Architects. Yes, I remember the first time I did a reaction to the music. That was like last year. Forgotten the song, but I think Black Hole. Yeah, I was blown away by their musicianship, their vibe, and I mean this is actually my second reaction to the music. They dropped this one 2 days ago. Already has 277,000 views, and counting. So we might as well check this one out. Let's watch the video. Let's listen to the song, and I'll definitely get my take about it at the end of the video. Let's take a listen, guys.
Some days I'm a tidal wave, still lakes never leave a trace. I'm overcome, but I don't wanna run.
Yeah,
Life fades, but the shadows stay.
I like
No
this.
grace in the breaths I take. I've had enough of staring at the sun. You wouldn't wanna read my mind.
Yeah.
You wouldn't wanna stand beside me.
Okay.
When I'm living on the edge, take me to the place where the heavens are haunted. And I'll pray to the cross you bear. Tell me if I gave you the world, would you meet me there? Do you see me now? The lights are out.
Yeah.
I'm a broken mirror. No sleep in the bed we made.
Yeah.
Two saints in a hand
Nice, I like
grenade.
this.
Forever numb, I cry to anyone. Oh, highways over shallow bridges. Cold rain down a window pane. I gave you dust, but held on to the gun. Oh, you wouldn't wanna read my mind. You wouldn't wanna stand beside me when I'm living on the edge. Take me to the place where the heavens are haunted. And I'll pray to the cross you bear. Tell me if I gave you the world, would you meet me
Wow.
there? Do you see me now? The lights are out. I'm a broken mirror.
Whoa.
They shattered lights, reflections. Faces in your eyes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Why is it this arm? What's going on here?
Stand down. I don't want to hurt anyone.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Put it down.
Whoa. That was the wrong move. That was definitely the wrong move. This is a movie right here.
Take me to the place where the heavens are haunted, and I'll pray to the cross you bear. Tell me if I gave you the world, would you meet me there? Do you see me now? The lights are out. I'm a broken mirror. I found you on the other side. I try to put it all behind me. I think about it all the time. I dream about the end. You wouldn't wanna read my mind. You wouldn't wanna stand beside me. Hear me now, crying out. I'm a broken mirror.
Okay, guys, that was Architects with Broken Mirror. Second reaction to the music, and I have to say that I really enjoyed listening to this one. I feel like this is one of those songs that doesn't just play. It sits on your chest. I mean, right from the jump, the whole vibe felt like tense, like you could tell, something was coming, but it wasn't rushing. You had this cold, reflective mood, almost like, you are staring, at yourself, in the dark. And I mean, you don't even recognize, who you've become. And I love how, they built that, feeling with the production. Everything sounded wide, but still, tight. Like the mix was giving me space, to actually breathe, but the emotions weren't letting me, And then, I mean, when the vocals, came in, bro, the performance, felt so raw. Like the delivery, wasn't, trying to be perfect. It wasn't trying to be real. I mean, that really hit me. I have to say, you can hear that strain in the voice, not strain like he can't sing, but strain like he's fighting something inside. There is also pain in the tone, and to me, it's like the kind of pain you don't need lyrics to understand. You just feel it. Now, musically, the way the song switches gears, is so crazy. I have to say. I mean, it's not doing that random, heavy for heavy's sake thing. It's definitely calculated. It's like calm, then pressure, then boom. The guitars come in thicker. The drums start punching harder, and I feel like everything felt like it's collapsing inward. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, that whole build up section, that was tension done right. You can literally feel the moment coming where it can't hold itself anymore. And when that heavier part hits, that was just disgusting. The guitar sounded massive, chunky, sharp, and emotional, all at the same time. The drums were like marching, but also panicking, and the screams were just aggression. It definitely felt like desperation, like somebody trying to yell their way out of mental prison. What really got me was the balance between the melody and brutality. Because in the Architects, I feel like they have always done that thing where I mean, they give you something beautiful, then rip it apart, then give it back to you even sadder. Then I mean, there was a moment in where the instrumentals kind of pulled back, and the vocals got more exposed, and that feeling felt like the emotional center of the whole track, and like the song stopped being a performance and became more like a confession. And the atmosphere, man, the atmosphere to me was everything here. I mean, the background textures, the layering, the way the guitars sit under the vocals, sometimes like a wave, instead of a riff. It definitely makes the whole thing feel cinematic. Like you are watching someone mentally unravel in real time. This song honestly made me feel heavy. Not in a depressing way, but in a real way. Definitely reminded me of those moments where I mean, you're trying to act okay around people, but inside you're like, nah, I mean, something's definitely wrong. That's what it felt like. Like a song about looking into yourself and not liking what you see, but not knowing how to fix it either. And the ending, the way it resolves isn't some happy wrap up. It still leaves you with that ache, like the storm past, but the damage is still there. And I love when music does that, when it doesn't lie to you. Yeah. So for my final verdict, I mean, this song, I mean, definitely powerful, like genuinely powerful. I'll definitely give this a hard 9 out of 10. I mean, for a first listen, emotionally heavy, sonically huge, and performed with real conviction. And this is exactly why I think people mess with Architects. I mean, I'm not a fan. Yeah. The visuals definitely felt like a movie, and I loved it. Yeah. Let me know what you guys also think about this one down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to go back to checking out more from this band, the Architects. I'll be so glad to do just that. If you tune in, if you're stuck with me to end of the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip. On to the next video. Guys, take care, stay safe, and peace out.